Ty, you're from Tennessee. What did this mean to beat the Vols?
Yeah, it means a lot. Great team win. Anytime we beat a ranked opponent in the SEC, it means a lot. But being from there made it a little bit sweeter, especially how the last year went. But now we're on to South Carolina, so we got a big game ahead of us against a really good team at their place. But we're definitely going to celebrate this one.
Ty, what did it mean to have your dad here?
Man, I'm going to try not to get emotional, but it meant a lot. He literally played, coached the game at 12:30 in North Carolina. Won, and then made an effort to come to my game and be with my family. He means the world to me, and for him to be able to watch me play when sometimes he can't, that's my best friend. So yeah.
Ty, how did it feel as a group to go 99 yards?
Yeah, I mean, it felt great. I'm going to be honest, I expected nothing less. We go through that scenario all the time. Told Grub in my headset, let's go. Let's rock and roll, boys. Told him in the huddle, all right, we're going to go score. Credit to the guys, made some plays. Just a credit to our offense and how efficient we are.
Ty, what did it feel like to watch Xavier Brown return that interception?
I almost hurt myself jumping up and down. Man, that dude's a baller. Talking to him, to see the growth that he's, had over, last year. What a great player, what a great person. Big time players make big time plays in big time games, and Xavier's a big time player. That whole defense stepped up tonight.
Did that what kind of momentum did that bring into?
Yeah, I mean, it gave us a lot of momentum, right? 90-yard, pick six, right? Going into halftime, got the ball back. We just, on offense, we can't go 3 and out after that. Got to get on the guys. Got to start better in the second half.
I want to ask you about 2 throws. One early, you're on your own 6 on a 3rd and 13. You hit Cuevas over the middle for a big first down on the first drive. And then second half, you're on your own 1, and you hit Ryan Williams for 14 to kind of get out of the shadow there. How big were those 2 throws?
Yeah, those are huge, right? Especially the first drive, right? Cuevo getting a first down, got everybody lifted, got a block better. Gino overset it a little bit, thought it was a twist coming, but good play by Cuevo. And then Ryan, came in late. We went on a second cadence, watched the ball, and then made somebody miss. That's what he does. So.
Can you speak to Ryan's gone through some tough times, but he seems to be doing more things that make him a complete receiver.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Ryan's the top player in the nation. He gets in his own head sometimes because he has so much expectation for himself on who he thinks he needs to be. We've had a lot of talks because that's literally my little brother. And I'm just dude, just be you. You know what I mean? Forget, all the outside noise, because that guy, he has so much pressure on himself from, everybody from the media to him, himself. And, he's a big time player, man. And so with him being able to, I think he was 5 for 5 targets, 5 receptions. I expect him. Everybody expects him to do that. So really, really proud of him and how far he's come. And, this is just the tip of the iceberg. He's going to keep going.
Did you notice anything different about Coach DeBoer's energy tonight and leading up to the game?
No, I mean, he was the same guy he was last week, the week before that, and the week before that. We knew that this was going to be a hard game. Coach DeBoer's done a really, really good job of his energy in practice and in team meetings and everything. It starts with him, and it starts with the coaches, and it trickles down to leadership, it trickles down to the players, right? So, I love Coach DeBoer. Go to war with that guy.
And you guys are so good on third. How are y'all playing with the net?
Yeah, I think it just goes back to, everything's all about us, all about what we do. We're going to take. We know every game's going to be a heavyweight fight, no matter what in the SEC. So we're going to take one game at a time, one play at a time, one drive at a time, and just do what we do. And we're going to keep fighting, keep scratching.
And you guys are so good on third down. What's the confidence level you have with the play calls and the receivers running routes and stuff? Because we actually call you third down Ty now.
I mean, nothing really changes. You know what I mean? Third down, they're going to do what they do. We're going to do what we do. I just got to know the situation and just take what they give me, right? Nothing changes on my end. I just got to do my part. I got good players around me. I got a good support staff, right? As long as I get guys the ball and make sure they're wearing the right pro, that's all that's going to happen.
And speaking of good players around, you talk about the last 2 weeks for Daniel Hill.
I mean, what a baller. Guy came in, gave us a spark in the run game. I mean, you know, he's been battling a quad injury, but I mean, like, guy's a tough player. Gave us a spark and rode him all the way. You know, that's why we scored on that last touchdown. Like, you know, super proud of him, man.
Did you have to teach anybody how to smoke a cigar?
No, because I don't even smoke a cigar. If we're being honest, I just when I remember my time when Coach Saban was here, and he was talking to me about the tradition and stuff, and he was like, you know, I don't even smoke it. I just let it sit in my mouth. So I kind of take that type of energy, but I definitely am going to keep it for a while.
When did you learn your dad would be able to come? Did you know that leading up to it?
I did know it. He had talked to me about it. And was said, I'm gonna try to get there as quick as I can. And I didn't know when it would be, if it would be the first part of the first game or the first half, or late in the second half. And sure enough, I'm warming up on the sideline, and I know his voice from anything. And he says, hey Ty, and I look around, and there he was. So it was just awesome to see him there, honestly.
You've been around this rivalry before, but what did it mean for you to be the starter for this rivalry, one you grew up with?
Yeah, it means a lot, seriously. Especially coming out of high school, right? Like, those two are my top schools. But I just want to give credit to my Lord and Savior, right? I mean, giving me a chance to play in a game like this at this place, like, it means a lot. That's a good team, and they got a lot of good players, a lot of coaches, good coaches. So it just means a lot.
I think you spoke earlier in the week. Your dad lost a game to Tennessee. To get one here, him to see this, what did it mean to get that win?
Yeah, it means a lot, right? Like I said, right? Anytime a ranked opponent comes in here, no matter who it was, it's always great. But it being from your home state means a lot. They're a good team. They're going to go a long way. But it definitely feels sweet.
Ty, what'd you learn about yourself tonight?
I got to get better in every type of way. Got to keep running. Got to make sure I pick up some protections. But just resilient. Always going to make sure I tell these guys all the time, like, there's nobody who's going to fight harder and scratch harder than me. And I told them that in the first game, and it hadn't changed. I'm going to crawl and fight for these guys, because not only do I love them, but they're my brothers. And God led me here and made me stay here. And I'm going to make sure that everybody knows that I'm going to fight and crawl for everybody in that locker room down there.
Ty, you mentioned the last that game when you were a kid. You cried afterward when your dad's team lost to them. What's the prevalent emotion for you right now?
I mean, it feels good. You know what I mean? Like, I have so many memories in Neyland Stadium. I have so many memories with Tennessee football. I have so many memories with Alabama football, and me being able to make it my memory, right? Playing in the third Saturday of October, grow up watching this game, means a lot. And so I'm just blessed and highly favored. Like I said, thank you to the Lord above. Just a great opportunity to be sitting in front of you guys. Just think about all the scenarios that could have happened, right? Could have not been here. Could have done different things, right? But God led me here for a reason, and I just thank Him every day, and thank the guys down there for believing in me. So,
Thank you, Ty.
Thank you, guys.